Hello and welcome to Central's Glass Break University. You know, more people than ever, both at home and at the workplace, are investing in a quality security system, and the number is growing every day. That's why Central provides the most sophisticated security systems available today. And one of the most effective components of such systems is the glass break detector. When glass breaks, it creates acoustic and seismic shock signals, and it's those signals that glass break sensors detect, each in their own way, depending on the type of sensor. Central is the industry leader in glass break detection. In fact, they offer the most comprehensive line of acoustic, seismic, and dual technology sensors made today. We're going to take a look at each of them and learn how they work. You need to know three things to install a glass break sensor so that it'll do its job right. First, you've got to know what sensor is right for a particular location, because the #1 cause of false alarms is the installation of the wrong sensor for a given environment. Second, you've got to select the proper mounting location while avoiding false alarm sources. And third, you need to properly test the devices to make certain that they're working correctly. Come on and follow me through this new house, and we'll see how that's done with each type of sensor. The challenge with acoustic sensors has always been to find a balance between the sensor's ability to detect breaking glass sounds and its ability to not trigger a false alarm when it hears sounds similar to breaking glass. Central's pattern recognition technology is the answer. Pattern recognition technology has found a way to strike that long sought-for balance between excellent detection and good false alarm immunity. Central's Shatter Pro series of acoustic sensors with the patented pattern recognition technology listens for the characteristic signal of breaking glass across the entire frequency spectrum. So there's very little chance of mistaking other sounds for those made when glass breaks. So, why doesn't a would-be intruder simply cut the glass like the bad guys in the movies? Well, it just doesn't work that way in real life. When the glass is hit on the scored side, it breaks before the cutout glass can be removed. And that breaking glass, of course, will be detected. The only way the glass won't break is if the scored piece is hit from the opposite side. Not very useful for breaking into a home or business. Okay, so what kinds of rooms do Central's acoustic sensors work best in, and where should they be mounted? Well, first keep in mind that acoustic sensors are designed to protect only the room in which they're mounted. They're not reliable for detecting breaking glass around corners or in adjoining rooms. Yet they have a unique ability to cover an entire wall or room of glass within the limits of the specified range of the sensor. They can be mounted on the ceiling, on adjoining walls, or on the wall opposite the glass. They should never be mounted in a corner or on the same wall as the window which they're installed to protect. The sensor's microphone is omnidirectional, allowing it to hear glass breaking in a wide area of protection. Nonetheless, optimal placement is important, with the sensor mounted as much as possible in front of the window to be protected. But acoustic sensors aren't very effective when there are heavy drapes or wooden shutters between the sensor and the glass. And cracked glass should be replaced. Central's acoustic sensors are designed to detect the breaking of all types of glass, not including plexiglass, that results in a hole big enough to reach a hand through. It's essential to test every sensor after it's installed. Central makes a handheld tester, the 5709C, that's very effective for confirming that an acoustic sensor has been mounted within the specified range of the sensor. The sensor's test mode is activated when the handheld tester is set off directly over the sensor's microphone. The sensor's LED will light solid or latch for about 4 seconds and then blink continuously for 1 minute. The sensor can then be tested to make certain it's been mounted within its specified range for protecting a given pane of glass. The sensor will automatically reset after 1 minute if it isn't triggered by the sound of breaking glass. The main advantages of Central's acoustic sensors? They're easy to install with no confusing sensitivity or range adjustments. One sensor covers multiple panes of glass in one room within the specified range of the sensor. and their pattern recognition technology provides superior detection capabilities and false alarm immunity, even through blinds and light drapes. Seismic or shock sensors feel the vibrations from breaking glass. When glass breaks, it generates specific shock signals that travel through the glass, the frame, the walls, and the ceiling. Centrol shock sensors, like the patented 5150, feature electronics that are tuned to the specific frequency of breaking glass. This makes the false alarm immunity of Centrol's glass break shock sensors very impressive. Shock signals from breaking glass concentrate in the corners of the glass. So that's the best place to mount Centrol's 5150 shock sensor, which is generally designed to protect just one pane of glass. 3M has created a special tape for Centrol's glass-mounted shock sensors that makes installation easy and quick. Centrol shock sensors, like the 5150, feature fixed sensitivity settings that require no adjustment and are designed to work for all types of glass. They can be tested by wrapping the glass in the corner opposite where the sensor is mounted. Frame-mounted sensors can protect several panes of glass. Windows that open or that are loose in their frames don't have a solid connection to the frame, so shock signals can't reach the sensor as readily, especially in windows with felt or rubber linings. Range ratings are from the point of impact to the break, and shock sensors shouldn't be installed to cover windows beyond their listed and tested range. There are many different models within the Centrol family of seismic sensors, each designed to work in specific situations, from glass-mounted devices to automated teller machines. But as you can see, regardless of the model, they're easy to install, and their advanced technology provides dependable 24-hour detection and excellent false alarm immunity. And because they're highly visible, they act as formidable deterrents to intruders. Centrol's 5600 series Shatterpoint True Dual Technology sensor provides the best of both acoustic and seismic sensor technologies for a single point of entry, especially in environments that are unusually noisy, like kitchens or near sliding glass doors. They mount to any frame and are designed to protect windows even when mounted behind heavy drapes and wooden shutters, and are designed to detect breaking in all types of glass. Because Shatterpoint sensors combine both acoustic and shock sensor technologies, both types of testing methods must be used to verify operation of a Shatterpoint sensor. The functionality of the Shatterpoint 5600 can also be tested with a loud clap of the hands, which triggers the acoustic glass break sensor to run a quick power check without tripping the alarm. The sensor's alarm memory feature lets you verify when and if the device has been previously triggered. If it has been, the sensor's LED will stay on when you perform the clap test. Power to the unit must be dropped in order to reset the sensor. As you'd expect, the 5600 series Shatterpoint sensors combine many of the advantages of the acoustic and shock sensors. They're effective on sliding glass doors, behind drapes and blinds, in unusually harsh environments like kitchens, laundry rooms, and storefronts, offering superb false alarm immunity and excellent perimeter protection. And they provide a double detection capability for both glass breaking and forced opening. As you can see, even the best security systems, whether at home or at a place of business, can be greatly enhanced with glass break sensors. Adding glass break sensors is the sensible way to deter intruders before they get into places they don't belong. But in order for these state-of-the-art sensors to work, they must be installed properly, and that's where you come into the picture. You're the final contact the customer has during the sales and installation process, and how you perform your tasks is critical to customer satisfaction and retention. The combination can be unbeatable: good customer service and Centrol glass break sensors, the best protection possible, and the ideal front line of protection your customers are looking for.